Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're out at my land and we are getting set up to make some firewood. Back here behind me you can see here, I've got my UTV trailer and the camper sitting back there. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm working with here and the yard that we're going to end up building for our firewood production. So basically right here, I kind of made these parking spots last year so we could fit 1, 2, 3 cars if we are parked out here for the weekend or if we got people visiting the land. And you can see I got my first 8 IBC totes sitting here. I did not bring the Sawzall today. I'm going to cut these a little bit so that we can put the firewood in them. Where this remainder of a hay wagon is sitting, we're going to put a shipping container here, hopefully, to keep a lot of the firewood stuff in and to use for storage. But for now, I'm going to walk you guys down here and I'll show you the temporary setup. Today we got the whole family working. My kids are in the dump trailer stacking. We already made some firewood this morning. We're using the Wolfe Ridge 28C, the compact commercial. And my wife Stephanie's over there right now marking logs. Basically I've got that, there's an AccuMark thing on the end of that cordless saw. So she's just making marks at 16 inches. And then I'm gonna go back with either my Jonsered saw or the 500i. We're gonna cut all these up and we'll turn it into firewood. Back here I got some of the tools I'm using. That Jonsered 2253. I use this on the smaller logs because it's fast and easy. And then 500i for the bigger logs. And chains and chaps and gas, oil, little pickaroons here. And right now I got the 4-way wedge on the splitter. We were using the 12-way a lot earlier today, so you can see the 12-way laying on the ground here. I got the 6-way laying back here too, just in case. We'll go back and forth because like these logs here, like that, I'll do those through the 4-way. That, I know most people wouldn't split, but I'll still split it because I can't have unsplit firewood. That's just the way I am. 4-way, 12-way, 6-way, maybe 6-way, maybe 6-way. I do like small splits. A lot of people look at our videos and ask if we're making kindling. We're not making kindling yet. Right here, this is the stuff that we're taking home. So we're gonna load the dump trailer up today and we're gonna get this stuff back home. We're gonna start stacking for next year's firewood supply at our house. Arlo, can you say hi? Arlo, say hi. We got the tractor. It's a Kubota 3301 and a hitch plate. And funny story, this hitch plate I bought from Wolfe Ridge probably about 5 years ago, long before I worked there. It's kind of funny, it's been very handy. And we got this crazy log here. Try and get this cut up today. But basically we're gonna try cutting up everything that we have on this landing, so to speak. And we already did a whole bunch of small stuff, a whole bunch of small splits, really small splits. You guys can call this kindling if you want. But this is the stuff that we made because my father-in-law's got a syrup shack here. So he wanted really small splits so he can burn hot and fast. And that's what we did. All right, so that's a basic rundown of our operation at the moment. We're gonna start growing this thing and I really wanted to have a baseline, so to speak, for these videos. So this will be the first one for our firewood production that we're gonna start out here. And that area I showed you with the IBC totes, we're gonna clear that out. I gotta get my hands on a wood chipper because a lot of that stuff could go through a wood chipper. And we're gonna lay all those chips down on the trail network that we have on this land here. So kind of a win-win with that stuff. But we're gonna put the splitter back to work in a few minutes here and I'll get some coverage of that for you guys too. These are quite handy. We are done with everything. We're gonna do the 4-way and 6-way splits on now. So this is getting stacked in the trailer. We've already got 3 rows here. And so I'm gonna cut this big one up next. This one, I'm going to run with 12-way wedge. And this end cut, I'm not gonna try to send through the splitter. So we're gonna cut this off first, then we'll cut the rounds, and then we are gonna put the 12-way wedge on. So we get these rounds over to the splitter. I'm gonna put them through the 12-way. I don't know what size this is. It's probably all 16, 17 inches anyway. So the 28C is not recommended to use the 12-way wedge. We're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna show you what it'll do. It's recommended to have 35 ton to run this wedge. But these are some pretty straight rounds, straight grain, and I cut them very straight square too. So we'll see what it does. Hey, not that one. Why don't you give me that one? Hey, then we're good, okay? Running this machine for 8 minutes got us this pile right here. And I put it all through the 12-way wedge. That stuff was pretty big. I would say a 12-way wedge is perfect for like 14 to 15 inch, maybe 16 inch diameter to get sizes that you won't have to resplit. But as you can see, we got a big pile here and we got a lot of bigger chunks in here that I want to resplit. Some people would be fine with these, but for us, what I want to burn is just like that. So what we'll do is we'll take from this pile, we'll throw all the stuff that we can bring home in there, and then the stuff that needs to be resplit we'll put back on the log lift. We'll start the splitter one more time and just do 2-way splits. Give you another look here. Running the machine for, like I said, 8 minutes. Got us this pile. And like I said, there's stuff in here that's got to be resplit. For my liking anyway, this is too big. So we'll pick through this. We'll load everything into the trailer that we want to take home. I laid this tarp down earlier today because it's just mud everywhere here. So we're going to be picking up the wood from a non-muddy area. Here you can take a look at what it looks like coming out of that wedge. And so you'll have some chaff and kindling. Whenever you do multi-way wedge, that's just the nature of it. You'll have that. But as we're picking this up and loading it into the dump trailer, we can pick and choose what we want to leave here and what we want to take home. And this is what I've got so far. All right, that's going to be it for this video. We just got this dump trailer full. And I've still got a couple logs left on the ground over there, but those are going to have to wait for next time. I don't feel like bucking them or trying to split them and then just leaving a mess. So we're going to pick up these pieces of firewood, load it in the trailer, hook up the trailer to the truck, head back to town. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.